Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of the Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome back to the Havamal, and we are looking at verse 143. We'll begin with the Olive Bray translation. Dost thou know how to write? Dost thou know how to read? Dost know how to paint? Dost know how to prove? Dost know how to ask? Dost know how to offer? Dost know how to send? Dost know how to spend? And then the second translation by W.H. Auden and P.B. Taylor. Know how to cut them, know how to read them, know how to stain them, know how to prove them, know how to evoke them, know how to score them, know how to send them, know how to spend them. And then our final translation from Vikinger.org. Knowest thou how to grave them? Knowest thou how to expound them? Knowest thou how to depict them? Knowest thou how to prove them? Knowest thou how to pray? Knowest thou know how to offer? Knowest thou how to send? Knowest thou how to consume? So, more than memory. This verse queries whether or not one knows how to cut, read, stain, prove, evoke, score, send, and consume the runes. So, clearly, working with the runes is going to be much more involved than just learning to write the shapes of the runes and memorizing their general meaning and, maybe knowing how to put them out in a spread for divination. This is something that's going to require time, effort, study, and also imagination. If your mind is closed off to possibilities, you are going to miss out on the potential nuances of the runes, and that will impair your spiritual growth and understanding. There is a rather hidebound orthodoxy surrounding the runes that's just a bit too convinced of its own brilliance and rectitude for my taste. And so, if you're going to connect with the runes on a deeper level, it will require getting beyond that sort of thing, leaving that kind of thinking behind, and perhaps limiting the influence of people who think that way, in your own spiritual life. So, you and the runes, the only question that really matters is how you use the gift of the runes. Have you gotten beneath the surface of them? Do you have a sense of their multidimensional meanings and usage? Do you understand the energies they represent? And do you have a desire to do this and not just a sense of obligation? Because believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there that are studying many a thing because they think they're supposed to. Because people who might be very harsh in their criticism might make fun of them if they do not. It's not really out of sincere desires because they're trying not to be ridiculed. It's because they want to be taken seriously. It's because they think that it's just something you have to do. So desire really does play into this because you can read any number of books, watch countless videos on the topic, but no one can actually make the connection between yourself and the runes. It really is up to you. Just like no one can breathe or eat or drink or sleep for you. That's something you have to do for yourself. And in the same spirit, no one else's understanding of the runes is going to replace you having a genuine understanding. So are you up to the challenge? That's really what I feel the thrust of this verse is trying to get a person into a place where they're saying, okay, this is going to take a lot of me. And so I really need to commit if I'm going to be doing this. And, that's the thought that I'll leave you with here. But let me know your own reaction to this particular verse in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And of course, come back next week. We will be talking about verses 144 and 145. We are getting to the end of this. Very exciting. But I think that will do it for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.